Early on in his career, Jackie Chan got hit in the face a lot for pocket change. But then he became a global superstar, and things changed for him. He still got hit in the face a lot, but he got paid more and with better catering. When someone gets knocked over in this film, they frequently seem to get propelled through a glass display case. With such frequency it feels like Jackie Chan was moonlighting as a glazier, with stunts that made you wonder how someone didn't die making this film. I sat watching it aghast, wondering if they really did throw the actress Maggie Cheung down a flight of stairs twice, and whether she got hazard pay, or just a pat on a very sore back and a coupon for corrective surgery. The movie's finale is just hit after hit after hit. Police Story is less of a movie, more a workplace safety violation with a catchy soundtrack, and it's kind of amazing. It seems to think it's a pro-police story. It's just one where Chan's police procedure involves routinely beating up suspects. Also a lawyer for being annoying. Demolishing a town, kidnapping a superior officer, and hanging from a speeding bus with an umbrella. But it is very satisfying for me to see crooks perverting the law for the first hour of the film, and then spending the last half hour just getting obliterated. In some way, Jackie Chan's 1985 movie Police Story was ahead of its time, blending action and comedy in what films like Iron Man did.
2, 1.
But Jackie Chan in some ways mastered the same formula more than 20 years earlier, only he was doing it with added martial arts, no CGI, and almost getting run over by a motorbike. And several cars. In the film, Chan plays a police sergeant, imaginatively called, let me see now, Sergeant Jackie Chan. Maggie Cheung plays his long-suffering girlfriend May, and Jackie, trying to catch the bad guy while not losing his girlfriend, is where a lot of the comedy comes from. Like this moment, where Jackie clumsily yanks his girlfriend off of a scooter by her collar.
Get your hands off me, I'm going!
No, please! You gotta listen to me, Meg!
And if you're watching all of these very painful looking stunts and wondering just what kind of psychopath made Jackie Chan do all of that, well, the movie was also directed and written by Jackie Chan. He literally did this to himself, which raises the question, was this a movie or a secret cry for help? Within the Hong Kong police, Sergeant Chan is part of a task force sent to arrest a local gangster called Mr. Chu. The bust goes badly. The gang escapes briefly before Chan arrests them after a wild chase involving a bus, an umbrella, a lot of guns, and Jackie Chan's complete disregard for his own safety and life. During the bust, Chan arrests a young woman called Selina Fong, who works for Chu. And it seems in Hong Kong of 1985, it was fine to just slap a woman like you're Sean Connery, I guess. The police lack evidence to convict Chu, so they free Selina to make it look like she's turned on Chu, hoping Chu will make an attempt on her life so they can catch him in the act and prosecute him for that. As her bodyguard, they assign Sergeant Chan. After Selina is attacked, Chan takes Selina back to his house, where she's still in her underwear, forgetting it's also his own birthday, and his girlfriend has organised a surprise party in his house. So in walks Jackie Chan, in front of his girlfriend and all his guests, with a pretty woman in her pants wearing his jacket. Classic misunderstanding. His girlfriend hits him in the face with his own birthday cake and storms out. Jackie is a complete buffoon in this film, who tries to use pencils as chopsticks and nearly chokes when he swallows the erasers. The first time he met Selina, he slapped her in the face. Surprisingly, that did not make her like Jackie very much, and she runs away and never testifies against Chu. Then everyone betrays everyone else. Chu frames Jackie for murder and tries to get rid of Selina. Selina then steals evidence that could convict Chu, and it all ends up in a massive fight in a shopping mall, where Jackie beats everyone up and restores law and order by punching people in the face and breaking laws. The footage in the background is from the game Tekken, and the character Lei on the left there is not only based on Jackie Chan. The character Lei is a Hong Kong police detective, based on Jackie Chan from this exact movie. It's probably no surprise that the fight choreography is the highlight of a Jackie Chan film, unlike the more traditional kung fu seen in his film The Young Master, where Jackie uses theatrical versions of traditional Shaolin fighting styles like the Drunken Master, where he'd just fight like a drunk woman for reasons. Police Story instead trades ancient temples for shopping malls and alleys. The setting is modern, and therefore so is the fighting style. Gone is the five animal style kung fu and pretending to be a cat from his earlier films, to be replaced by what became Jackie's signature style, a blend of martial arts, slapstick comedy and daredevil stunt work. What makes the choreography thrilling for me isn't just the punches and kicks, it's the way Jackie uses the environment, normally while heavily outnumbered. He turns everyday objects into weapons, clothes racks, telephones, glass panels. Every prop around him is fair game. Jackie spends a lot of time running, dodging and improvising. He's not the invincible hero. He's normally the underdog who survives by being clever, fast and because he takes a beating and just carries on going. Chan is quoted as saying, "I never wanted to be the next Bruce Lee. I just wanted to be the first Jackie Chan." Jackie seems to have been concerned that if he tried to be an unstoppable Superman like Bruce Lee in films, he'd always just be seen as a lesser version. Instead, he made himself the guy who would routinely fight off 20 attackers using a ladder while getting his fingers crushed in it. The final 10 minutes of Police Story are just jaw-dropping. The stunt team takes brutal fall after brutal fall, through glass, off ledges, onto hard concrete. You can feel every impact, and it's impact after impact after impact. Now, if I had to nitpick, some of the footage of the fights does look like it's been sped up. It's a common trick in Hong Kong cinema to make the action feel more frantic, but once you notice it, it can pull you out of the moment a bit. I really appreciated the precision and creativity of these scenes. Jackie's choreography isn't just about fighting, it's about storytelling, comedy and spectacle, and Police Story is considered one of Jackie Chan's best movies. Police Story is a film that gets a lot of credit for its comedy, but for me, it was maybe the weakest part of the entire film. The action made me laugh more than the comedy did. Like the recent movie Naked Gun, Police Story tries a lot of different comedy styles. Slapstick, innuendo, farce. It did get a few laughs from me, but it can be hard for humour to cross a language barrier. The movie is also from the Hong Kong of the 80s, and some people now will get offended by the material in this film. For example, there's a scene in this movie where Detective Chan is left alone in a police station and chooses to answer all of the ringing phones in the room at the same time, causing him to confuse a conversation with his girlfriend about visiting her mother with a woman who's been beaten up by her own husband, and another woman who's been intimately assaulted and needs help. Now, I laughed in shock because it caught me by surprise, but it's one of those scenes that makes you stop and go, wait, did they really just do that? And yes they did. I also respect how free the movie was, with having women doing painful looking stunts. Not because I like seeing people get hurt, but because Hollywood now seems to want to wrap women in cotton wool. And that is its own kind of sexism. If men get to be the butt of the joke, why shouldn't women? There's no reason I can see that women should not be able to do slapstick. Or any other role in a film. In some ways it's funnier for me, because it's so unexpected at this point.
She was giving me a look I could feel in my hip pocket. Yep, this was starting to get interesting.
So is Police Story worth watching? I'd say yes. The film is worth it just for the last 10 minutes alone. The opening sequence is attention grabbing right away. The problem for me is some of the humour. I don't like farce very much, and that is what a big section of this film is, and I lost interest a bit during the first third of the movie because of that. Some of the jokes are a bit jarring when back to back we have jokes about Jackie not listening to women who've been assaulted and him doing pratfalls after he gets an eraser stuck in his throat while eating noodles. The characters are maybe a bit weak, but the action is very strong. So if you'll like it or not, depends a lot on you really. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Hopefully you had fun. Press the like button and you may want to subscribe and come back for more fun next time. If you didn't, Maybe tell me what you didn't like so I can try and avoid it in the future. Has this video tempted you to go and watch Police Story 1? And should I cover more Jackie Chan movies? And if not, tell me what I should be covering. Maybe I should get a post office box. That way people can send me instant noodles in the mail that are probably filled with erasers by people who want me to choke. Maybe I should rethink that whole post office box thing.